Hello, and welcome back to SoulHubFeels. And I was once a chicken farmer of sorts. I worked on a chicken farm. And I did turkeys as well on the weekends. But this had to be one of the worst jobs I ever had, physically. It was hot. You're cleaning out pins. Smell of the dead shed all around. This job just sucked. And you didn't get paid much to do it either. But it was kind of something I had to do at the time. So I took it. And I did what I had to do. Now, there was a few plus sides to this job. I got to work alone for the good part of it. And occasionally, there were times when we'd drive like an hour away to pick up eggs and bring them back. So, got to sit, in that time and just relax. So that was always nice. And then there were, that's about it. That's about all the good there was. There was not a whole lot of good. But this job, the way it started was okay. It was better than okay, because I got hired on. This was called Cook's Venture. It was in Decatur, Arkansas, by the way. And I got hired on by like the OG of OGs there. So I got hired on for $1 more than I was supposed to, apparently. And there was another lady there that found out and did not like that. So, I had been working there doing just fine. I think I was working fine. You know what I mean? I was putting in my effort. But, she ended up firing me. And I really do think it just came down to the money and finding out I was getting $1 more. And that's all it really was. I did get a heads up before I went out of the shower. Out of the showers that she was going to say something. And I had nothing nice to say to her, so I didn't say anything. Bit my tongue. Definitely probably didn't have to, but I'm happy I did, because I still had to have a job at the end of the day. So she said as long as I basically went through the temp agency, which means I would lose that $1 back. So technically, all that happened was we cut out the middleman, so the temp agency wasn't getting their $1. Instead, I was getting that $1. But for some reason, she really wanted me to go through the temp agency. I don't know why or how, if that benefits them in any way. It benefits the temp agency by giving them $1 of my pay. But does it benefit the company? I don't know. If it doesn't, then I don't understand why they did this. Maybe if one of you know, you can let me know in the comments below. But I returned for a few weeks, just long enough to get my things organized for the move back up north. And that's what I did. And I was very smiteful when I left. And you know what? I left without saying anything. I said something to the people I respected there and let them know, hey, this day is going to be my last day, as a little heads up. But I didn't tell her. I made sure she was the last person I seen, and the last thing she seen was my middle finger. But a cool thing that came out of this was I was looking to come back eventually, because I did actually enjoy the job. It kept me in shape very well, and there was a good chance like you could own, or, well, not really own, but you would run 2 houses, and then basically you got to live in a house for free. So it seemed like a good trade-off. And then they like lowered your pay basically. So it was a weird kind of trade-off thing, I think is how it worked, if I remember right. But then obviously I was going to come back, and there was a chance I was going to come back, but they actually ended up closing down in the end. Which, you know, I think it had something to do with finances or something along the way. People pulled funding, maybe. I don't really know. I didn't look too far into it, but I think that had something to do with money at the end of the day. But they fired her, it turns out. So I was super happy about that, to be honest with you. What comes around goes around, and it happened. I don't know if she got fired for what she did to me or not, but that is what I was told. So if it is, she deserved it at the end of the day. So sucks to suck. I never did go back there though. It was a good job, easy job, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoyed it to an extent. There was a weird part of it I enjoyed, and I don't know why, but I guess there was a lot of things it's funny, I can think of a lot of things I didn't like about it, but there were the things I did like about it. Like I can make a list of things I hated about this job, but for some reason I kind of liked it. It was just, I don't know. I think I got along with the people very well there, other than her. So yeah, I don't know. It was good. It was good. But if you guys did like the video, leave a like down below, comment saying why, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Obviously subscribe to see what other jobs I have worked, my past relationships, and my podcast I do with my roommate Jeremy, where we talk about literally everything under the sun. So if you want to watch any of that stuff or recommend any stuff for the future, stick around and subscribe. SoulHubFeels.